Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
I just got a new book, Snakes of Zimbabwe and Mozambique, I think, by Broadley and Baylock. And in the book they're discussing, well actually, more than discussing, basically they separated green mambas into subspecies. They have Dendroaspis intermedius, which is the species found out of that region in South Africa, and Dendroaspis augusticeps, the group that's found in South Africa. And the girl's in shed, but if you look at them, you can see some visual distinction. But you know, the key is the DNA work. Is there enough commonality or not to warrant putting them in a different species? Okay, you know, they're in the same genus, the same tribe, but they're different enough to be classified as a subspecies. Right, Kermit? Are you okay, bud? Huh? You okay? Yeah. Also, interestingly enough, that I keep telling people that venomous snakes, venom differs over an entire region that they're found, depending on what they're feeding on. There's enough medical evidence now that depending on where the green mamba is from, it may not have your classic neurotoxic venom, but mostly cytotoxic. There's been a number of bites and hospital cases where only cytotoxic effects have been reported and little or no neurotoxic effects. You know, I'm not interested in finding out which flavor I have here. Probably both, because they come from two different areas. But it's just interesting because, you know, people say, well, you know, are the snakes immune from their venom? Well, no, they're resistant. And I've seen that girl, the female South African variety, tag Kermit, and you know, he's rubbing his head like it stings like hell. But you know, he suffered really no ill effects. But you know, he is really pissed off afterwards because it stings like hell, and you know, having been envenomated, it does hurt like hell. Hey Kermit, how you doing, bud? Huh? How you doing? Hi, how you doing, huh? How you doing? How you doing? Kermit doesn't come out all that much anymore, so he's a little bit scared of me moving around. Hey, bud. Normally when he comes out, he gets some food, but this is not the case. I just, there we go. We got some normal tongue flicks going. You know, I want him to feel comfortable, so we get those tongue flicks going, so he is not upset or frightened, and you know that's when things can get out of hand very quickly. Right, bud? Huh? Yeah. Hey, bud. Now, fortunately, the female beast is behaving herself and hanging out in the cage. Like I said, she's in shed, but when I was getting Kermit out, she was sort of over poking her nose in and seeing what I was doing. Hmm? Yeah, hi, bud. How you doing? Hey, bud. Hey, bud. How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna slowly dolly the camera back and then tilt so we can see the pointy ends. Hey, bud. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Well, hi, Slinky. Is someone else on your table, huh? Is somebody else on your table? You know, if the snake is fairly well behaved and relaxed, I don't have any problem giving them extra enhancements by, you know, letting them out, crawl around. The moment they become unruly and difficult to control and become not cooperative is when I put them back in. And actually, Slinky has been recently on my stink list because he's misbehaved recently and decided he was going to go off wherever he wanted to go, and I had nothing to say about it. So that's why Slinky's not out recently anyway. The king is fairly well behaved as long as there's no food present or feeding tongs. You know, I'll have to try this with the taipan because you know, she's very twitchy, but you know, when she's zoomed out to visit with me in feeding, you know, she's not really been very difficult to work with. So, you know, I might try it. You never know. I do push the limits, and I'll wait till my Venom doc recovers from his medical emergency, and so he's available to help me out if I really need it. How you doing, Kerm? Is that okay? Huh? Is that okay? Yeah, bud. Huh? How you doing? How you doing? There you go. That's a good guy. That's a good guy. Please, folks, don't do this at home. I know I am taking risks. But I've had Kermit since like 2003, 2004. You know, he knows me. I know him. You know, I am not infallible, but generally I can, you know, see what sort of mood they're in and their behavior changes. But you know, he's okay right at the moment, but I guarantee you if there was someone else in the room, I wouldn't be doing this, because they feel very insecure when other people are around, because you know, they trust me, but they trust me so far You know, then when I have guests and stuff, this almost never happens except with maybe Mrs. Viperkeeper, who's, you know, the animals know, and they don't react badly with her. Other than that, this is not a common occurrence. So I've got other things to do, and so I'm going to go ahead and sort of zoom out and move Kermit back to his cage. You ready to go, bud? Huh? You ready to go? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Here you go. Here you go. See, now he gets uncomfortable when his body is lifted off the table. It's all right. It's all right. Come on. Here you go. Here you go. Go back in. There you go. You're home. Okay. Well, let's see what Miss Tyan is up to. Hello. Hi, girlie. Come on. Now this is a. Oh, Slinky's looking at me like, hey, what about me? Come on, Miss Tyan. Come on, there's nothing here to eat. There's nothing here to eat. She's got her curious stump flick going. You guys can't see it because she's behind the table. Much better to let them come out on their own, if they'll come out. And she's normally out. Hey, that's a little too close to my leg there, honey. Come on. Okay. Okay, you're okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. She retracted. I'm not going to force the issue. If she doesn't want to come out to visit, we're not going to have her out to visit. Slinky, you going to behave today, huh? Are you going to behave? Come on, Slink. It's funny, he sees what's going on. You gonna come out? There you are, bud. Come on out. Oh, he's gonna stop and tongue flick everything in sight there. Where are you going, Slink? Oh, did you taste something interesting, huh? I see a little flattening on that neck there, mister, and I see a couple other scales popping up. You have parasitic worms, huh? You have worms. Ah, easy, easy, easy. Easy. You can see the difference in reaction to my touch compared to Kermit. Now, are you going to behave yourself or not? I mean, the fact that you're arching your back to my touch is sort of like, you know, don't bother me. Hello. Hello. No. I'm green, but don't climb on me, please. Thank you. No, come on. I don't like you climbing on me. I am not some sort of superhighway. No. No, I don't want you climbing on me. That makes me uncomfortable. Look, I don't do things to make you uncomfortable. Let's have some equality here. Yeah, that's my hand. I would really prefer that you don't climb on me, bud. Thank you. All right, now he's going to go pout and be foul. Okay, I think he's going to head back in. I think that's all for the slinking this evening. Go ahead. No exploring. Go back in. Go back in. I might have to have that taken out. Oh, we got some hood spreading. Come on, bud. Go on. No, go back in. Go on. Go on. Go on. There you go. Well, I know. I touched you. Well, you're getting touchy in your old age. Yeah, that's a hook. Come on. Come on. Well, you are a touchy character these days. You are a touchy character. Well, I see you prowling around now that you stuck your head out and you came over and tongue licked my leg. You decided that it was okay to come out. Huh? You decided that was okay. Now this is where it gets very tricky. Come on, girlie. No, I don't want you going under things. Come on. See how touchy they are? Taipans are even more touchy than... There you go. Why don't you go up on the table? And that way you can launch yourself through the air with the greatest of ease. No, I don't like to be visited by highly venomous snakes. I don't mind being friendly, but I don't like being that friendly. Yeah. Once again, folks, this is a very highly toxic venomous snake that has different venom than the taipans in Australia. The Papua New Guinea variety here in Jawa, Indonesia, these guys have serious hemorrhagens as well as myotoxins in their venom, and they're not well neutralized by the Commonwealth antivenin. That's why my mate Dave Williams is working with the University of Costa Rica to produce a specific Papuan taipan antivenin. So the people of Papua New Guinea can be treated very effectively with a homegrown antivenin rather than paying Commonwealth the exorbitant amount of money that they're asking for per vial. Also, it's highly specific and well made. Costa Rica University there, Costa Rican antivenin is well known to be highly effective, highly purified, just a premier product. Hats off to those people there. So the people of Papua New Guinea, this is a big win for them thanks to the Snakebite Initiative there and Dave Williams and the Ministries of Health in Papua New Guinea. They're really helping their people, unlike other countries that have snakebite issues. You want to get down on the floor. Well, I can understand that. But I would prefer to keep you a little on the contained side. I'm really sort of curious. This actually may be a male and not a female. I'll have to lift the tail very gently and see. And I don't want to get her upset by touching her tail or his tail, because that's a guaranteed problem. As soon as my fingers touch, it would be quite a problem. It's hard to say. It's pretty bulgy at the cloaca there, at the anal scoot, and it's hard to say for certain. This one I would probably have to probe in order to tell the difference. Unless, of course, I could compare a male and a female or a picture. Hello, how you doing? Huh? How you doing? You're being pretty well behaved. You're being pretty well behaved. Oh, Elvis, you don't want to come out and visit with the taipan. I don't know if you would be very immune to that venom or not. How you doing? How you doing? You're doing pretty well with my touch. You're doing pretty well with my touch. Why don't you just stay there? I would say it's hard to say, but if I had to guess, I think I had the sex right. I think it's probably female. She's quite big, probably about 6 feet. Again, this is an animal I've had for a very long time, since it was a hatchling. Subsequently, there is some element of trust there. However, trust, this is a very twitchy snake. It's very easy for her to overreact to a situation. So you have to be extraordinarily careful not to do something that's misunderstood because you'll end up in the morgue if you do. Okay. Very, very good. Oh, Slinky, you look so pathetic. Okay, I've got other things to do. You know, no adrenaline, no sweat, no nothing. You have to be able to relax with the animal because they can pick up on that fear.